So if you're looking to start or grow your Decently business, this is a great question that you want to hear. What happens if there is a certain job you can't do? Do you give the customers money back? So I'm assuming in this situation, it's, you know, you were called out to do, let's say, paint correction or whatever have you, the interior, mosquito, interior, and you get there and you start and then you realize this is a bit too complicated. I haven't seen this condition. I'm not getting the results that I thought I could get. What do you do in that situation? So number one is, it is being self-aware of what you can do. If you've never done headlight restoration, and you've only done video, if you only watched videos on it, and you have a customer contacting you saying, hey, can you restore my headlights? And because you've seen it so many times, because you want the customer and the money, you'll take it on as a challenge. Now, don't think you shouldn't take on jobs as a challenge, but you have to be very self-aware of your skill level and confidence and knowledge and know-how of what you can and can't do. So if you go to a job site, one, never doing headlight restoration and only seeing videos, two, being not prepared for headlight restoration, meaning you don't have all these sanding discs and you're just going with like a compound and polish, and you start to compound it, and you know, obviously you're not getting the results because it's a, you know, very oxidized headlight, and you actually need to start sanding from 500 all the way to, you know, 2,000-3,000. You're just not gonna get the results that you want or that you've seen on the video. So what do you do in that type of situation? So I'd say, again, one, be self-aware of what you can and can't do. But there is a fine line between that in terms of, you know, you're only gonna know what you can do until you go out and try to do it. So there's always going to be a learning curve in this. Don't think you have to know the exact answer every single time, because that's not what it's about. If you're the professional, you're professional enough to figure out the solution to the problem with the tools that you have or that you don't have. So be as prepared as you can for the job that you're going to tackle, right? If you know you need sanding discs and you're like, well, this is my first headlight restoration, I've seen it done a bunch of times, I've never done it, you know, I don't have the disc on it, so let me go try it. That's fine. Two is that if you can't, then it just comes down to being honest and communicating with the customer. And that doesn't mean that you've lost a customer now and you have to lie to them, or you're gonna seem, you know, like a hack, or you don't have the skill set. You'll simply say, hey customer, I thought I'd be able to get the headlights restored with this setup, but it's not working. I don't have the tools right now, but let me reschedule for whatever date and time. Let me bring all the proper equipment, and then I'll be able to handle these headlights for you. Did you guys see that mosquito that just passed right there? You can offer that solution, or you can say something like, look, I thought I was gonna, you know, I thought I'd be able to restore these headlights. I couldn't, I'm not going to charge you. Let me send you a referral to someone that I know that can handle these. It's not a difficult job. It just, I thought I had, you know, I thought I had the proper tools and equipment. I don't, because I usually don't do these types of jobs. So let me refer you to someone else. So one, find the tools and products that you need to get the job done right and do it. Or two, refer it out to someone else and don't charge them. And this is just like a very, very simple, simplistic, straightforward answer. Mold it to your situation and how it would fit you. You know, that was just a random example of headlights. You know, you wouldn't do this if it was like wet sanding or even headlights, because you could potentially damage the headlights if you have a rotary and you're just going to town on the headlights. You know, mold this to your situation. I'm not gonna give you every single last situation that this could happen. But yeah, just, you know, to the extreme, if you've never wet sanded a vehicle, don't wet sand. If you've never wet sanded headlights, don't be the first time sanding on a customer's vehicle, do it on yours. So keep that in mind, keep the common sense, and, you know, apply common sense, you know, with all this advice. But if they have paid you and gave you the money and you're gonna refer them out, or you need to reschedule, then, you know, you still keep the money because you're still gonna render out the services. You're just gonna make a lot less than you expected. But if you're gonna you know, refer it out, or you just aren't happy with the results that you're getting, you know, give them the money back. And that wraps up this video. If you have any questions, comments, leave those in the comment section down below, and I'll see you on the next video.